Hello, welcome to a new episode of Coffee with Ruth and Dick. Hey, so today we're going to ask one question, which is very common, alright? Our buyers always ask us this question when they wanted to commit something. They'll ask us this question already. Or this is actually a common question that we ask buyers when we do viewing, when we have a conversation with them. This is a very common question that we ask.
How many property you own?
And sometimes, people will say that, oh, I already sold my properties. Then we are very happy because this one will be a very simple deal, because they already sold their properties already.
A direct deal. So they got no name, they can buy anytime, anywhere, any house.
So some buyers will tell us, oh Ruth, I have one property, I need to sell the property. Or some jackpot, they have two properties they need to sell before they can even buy one landed from you.
It's the same thing for this kind of buyer. They will always share with us. Lui wa wu, mia wa bo. So without the name, it's always very tough to purchase the second property or even the third property.
It makes the buying more difficult and more challenging. With this, we're going to share with you how we normally help our clients to deal with such a situation with one of the particular case studies that we just had. Alright, so let me just share. Maybe it's easier. So this year we actually sold a pair of Semi-D in Seletar. Alright, so one of the buyers came in. She was jogging, right?
Correct.
So she jogged. So she saw handsome face. So they decided to come in to chit chat with you.
Correct. To chit chat with us. We showed them the house. They are very impressed with the house. And we sit down and have a chit chat. This is the question that they posed me. Lui wa wu, mia wa bo. So initially I thought they are just joking with me, so I will just let them off. But to our surprise, in the night, I think they picked a call. They called you, right? They called you. They called Ruth, and Ruth have a very long chit chat with them, and of course we have a three-parter chit chat, and we managed to go and talk to this buyer face to face easier.
So how we do it is we actually had of course after we ascertain that this is definitely a serious buyer, so we actually sit down with them, and then of course first of all the purchase price must be right first before we even start off with some of the proposal that we are sharing with you right now. Some of the clients very simple. This particular client has this issue. We first of all we just said that, ma'am, you have two children. Are you able to buy trust?
They tell us, lui lu mian che li liao lo. Correct or not?
Yeah,
they can buy trust. Correct.
So how does trust work? Trust means they'll buy under one of the children's name without getting a loan, and these children must be 21 and below, right? So they have the parent can still have the authority over the property to sell off the property before the child turns 21. So this trust will be a long story, but we cut the story short. It's just the buyer pays cash, by using the children's name.
So they are not using the first way. So we give them a solution. We say,
but we ask them first. We ask them what is the property first. Right?
We ask them the property. Correct. They tell us that landed property, a terrace house, and also a condominium. And of course, Ruth ask them where's the location. Very nice. They share with us the location is very near to Seletar.
So of course after that, right, our owner also decided, because the owner, in order for the owner to accept some of the terms which we propose, and the owner said that we will just take this price that they offered, with a strict 4 months option period. Alright.
So in the event that they never exercise by paying a higher option money also,
definitely.
So in the event of 4 months they cannot get a buyer, then probably this money will be forfeited by the owner.
So usually 4 months option money will be above, definitely above
3%. Definitely above
For
3%.
people to wait for you leh. Of course, you must give them some assurance that you are buying also, right?
But of course, if you're willing to pay 3% or higher, usually the owner also know that you are a serious buyer.
So the seller was saying that, okay, good. So given that she also saw the properties that this couple owns, she was very confident that this purchase, these properties can be sold off within the stipulated timing, which is 4 months that we are striving to do it. Alright. So okay. So next step to us, we might this is the next question that the buyer posed to us. The buyer said that we trust you. Okay.
To sell landed.
Yes.
But what happens if you only sell landed but the condo cannot sell? To us, it's still the same. We still need to pay because it's also an additional ABSD.
It's not okay. Let us address. It's not that we cannot sell condo. We also sell condos. Over the years of experiences in real estate. It's because they also think that the unit itself is tenanted, and for them to get somebody to buy for own stay a little bit challenging, right? Because the tenancy just started. So they said that, I cannot break lease. So they already cut off a portion of the buyer that wanted to have it as own stay already. So they come to us that, what if you cannot sell off the condo? How?
So we give them another solution. We ask them, how about decoupling? After we sell off one of the property, then the other property we do a decoupling.
This couple was like, okay, in fact the couple also explored this decoupling because one of them is in the banking line, and then they can afford. Okay, how does decoupling works? Decoupling works means either party buys over the other party's share, and you free up the other person's name, so that this particular person is provided this particular person is able to get a high loan. You don't free up the person.
They can do it. I think the one of the couple is working the bank.
So once this particular one person can get a loan for the property for the next purchase, then this can be done. All right, because decoupling involves a lot on the purchasing and CPF repayment. There's a lot of things. It's also another long topic about decoupling, which we are not going to bore you on that part. Okay, if you have any decoupling thing, if you really want to decouple a property before you buy, you let us know.
So eventually we managed to solve this problem. We help them to secure a buyer for his landed property, and we do the deal successfully.
And we did the deal also again during the COVID circuit breaker.
Correct. These 4 months inclusive the circuit breaker period. So that's make our job
really
even tougher.
Really sweat. Circuit breaker, how to see property? Also cannot see.
Cannot see. So we do some video checking here and there, and we managed to get a buyer. We are also very rested and lucky.
So with all these 3 things that we mentioned, right, this will be one of the choices that you can do. Okay, first, we sum up, right? Okay, first, if you can buy trust, of course, if you can buy trust, please do trust. Okay, that solves everybody's problem.
Solve the agent problem also.
Okay, number 2. All right, if you have to decouple, you have to decouple. Okay, decoupling is a very simple process, but it takes a while. You will have to explain to the seller on the option period that you need to have, either 3 months or 4 months. Usually it's about 4 months that the seller will give it to you. Okay, so and then the last but not least will be more on the last but not least,
do a longer option. We do a longer option. Once your property is already sold, then you can go and exercise.
This longer option
depend on the owner lah. But as long as you pay higher option money, I don't think anybody will reject. And we just explain to the owner.
So, okay, with this, right, I think we have more or less helped you to explore these possibilities to sell off to buy a property, buy a landed without paying ABSD, and to fulfill your landed dream.
Correct.
Okay.
Last but not least, remember us. Give us a call. Give us a chance. We will help you to solve your problem. And also do like
and subscribe. Okay.
this channel. I will see you next week.
See you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.